This is the London Philharmonic, the cellos and basses. Now I've patched in control over the attack of this sound by means of the key velocity. If I hit slowly, there'll be a gradual attack. If I hit rapidly, the full attack of the sound as recorded will come in. So in this instance, I have control right under my fingers of whether the attack will be soft or hard. And you can see you do get the difference between a gently bowed sound and a strongly bowed sound. If that's not enough, then I've taken the first couple of cycles off a piano tone that I have here and spliced it onto the beginning. So if an extra strong attack is required, there it is. So, two ways now to control, to shape the sound. Cutting down how fast it decays, or cutting down how fast it builds up. And they can all be done once the sound is in the machine. Here now is a synthetic sound. It was synthesized right in the machine. Oh. I've just patched in the vibrato controls, the vibrato control inputs right here. So now we have the ability to impart vibrato, and I haven't imparted all I could, just a tasteful amount. I could make it extreme if I really wanted to. Suppose we try mixing voices. I'm going to mix together our London Philharmonic string section now with a piano tone. This is not splicing part of a piano tone onto the part of the London Philharmonic. I'm just going to go do straight mixing. Okay, well, these two are read off the disc now. I'll mention that this piano tone was recorded at A440. Down below, it still sounds very much like a piano tone, except a little bit muted, because a normal low piano tone that you would record has much more harmonic content than a middle one does. Here's a piano and string section under my fingers. Some chops, huh? Oh, me. So these are the operations you can perform on sounds that you record live. Well, let's let's talk a little bit about making sounds in the machine. It's possible for me to specify in each of 128 cycles that are available the amplitudes of of 32 overtones. I'm going to load up a sound now that is just the fundamental frequency, but I've spliced in, and I've crossfaded at the beginning a little bit of the fourth harmonic. I like A minor this morning, I don't know why. C sharp major is better. Now, I wish that, you could see the screen, but well, I can see the waveform here. I can call it up with one command. What we see is a sine wave. Why don't I move it forward a little bit then? I can't even see what's on. If you just give me a second here, I'll bring up to that number. There's a display I can see for the fundamental. And there's the fourth harmonic. When you mix the two of them together, this is halfway through the crossfade. You see the combination of the first and fourth harmonic. And this is what we're hearing about a tenth of the way into this sound. That's a Rhodes, not a Rhodes-like sound, it's a Hammond-like sound. It's a very simple one. It only has one drawbar out and one percussion frequency. Let's let someone who has a little bit more chops than I do play this. So if I wanted to, if I'm working on a voice, trying to get it to fit someplace, that someplace is obviously a passage of some sort. I can record the passage in from the keyboard. What goes into that recording now is not the sound, but the information as to which key is being depressed, when it is being depressed, when it is being released, and how hard it is being depressed. And that's a sequencer, a digital sequencer. It's just one of the features of this instrument, and it's entirely in software, as is everything else. When I go to the sequencer, what I do is I call up that part of the program which allows me to sequence. Now we'll go back to our menu here. Here's another sound, so you can get an idea of these are simple sounds now, but you can hear, I think you can hear the shaping and assembly process goes on. Here's a sound where I put individual overtones in single slots of waveform and left the intervening slots empty. Here it is, a little bit lower. And with the single series of commands I've given earlier, I have crossfaded from one to the other, and we're going up the first, second, third, fourth, fifth harmonic, and we're crossfading from one to the other to make a very liquid